I want you to think about the most powerful character in Marvel. Who comes to mind? And what if I told you that Doctor Doom most likely has the capability to pulverize them? Buckle up your buttholes and let's get into it. Welcome to the Cool Beans Podcast. I'm your host, Braden Vowles, and today we are diving into part 3 of my Doctor Doom Character Brew series. When it comes to the Marvel Universe, there are few villains as iconic and as intimidating as Doctor Doom. With a legacy of achievements and constant W's spanning decades, it's only natural to wonder what his full array of powers and abilities actually are. Today, we're going to explore Doom's extensive array of skills that make him one of the most formidable villains in comic book history. Doctor Doom's impressive resume is only matched by his ambition, and as we delve into his capabilities, it's going to become clear why he's a force to be reckoned with. From his mastery of magic to his genius-level intellect, Doctor Doom is a villain who has honed his skills to perfection, making him a constant threat to the Marvel multiverse. At the heart of Doctor Doom's abilities and skills lies this unwavering dedication to just succeed. With this unrelenting passion for knowledge and innovation, he is able to amass a staggering array of abilities that make him nearly unbeatable in battle. So let's get started on this deep dive into the skills of Doctor Doom and uncover the secrets behind his unparalleled abilities. Mastery of magic is an integral part of Doctor Doom's arsenal, and it's an area where his only true rival is Stephen Strange. With the capability to cast complex spells and manipulate mystical forces, he can summon powerful entities, heal himself from extensive injuries, including broken bones, and even teleport across vast distances. This level of magical prowess is a testament to his dedication to the dark arts, and it makes him a formidable opponent in any magical confrontation. In Doom War, he was even able to access and master magical properties of vibranium that not even Wakanda or fellow genius T'Challa himself could figure out. Doctor Doom's magical abilities are all the more impressive when you consider his background as a sorcerer. With a deep understanding of the mystical forces that govern the universe, he can tap into ancient power and wield it with devastating effect. Whether he's facing off against magical heavyweights like Doctor Strange or battling cosmic threats like the Beyonder, Doctor Doom's mastery of magic gives him a distinct advantage in combat. Doctor Doom has also demonstrated a proficiency in manipulating mystical energies to achieve his goals. By tapping into the power of magical artifacts or channeling the energy of mystical realms, he can amplify his abilities and push his powers to new heights. This level of versatility makes him an unpredictable opponent, as he can adapt to any situation and exploit the mystical forces at his disposal. Doom is an accomplished sorcerer with a deep understanding of the ancient arts. Following his mother's footsteps, he has spent years studying the dark arts, and his knowledge of mystical rituals and incantations is unparalleled. He has even amassed a huge library of spells and mystical artifacts that rival Comartage and contains information from all of the past, present, and future. Based on his time-traveling ventures, this level of knowledge has allowed him to perform feats of magic that would be impossible for anyone else, cementing his reputation as one of the most powerful magic users in the Marvel Universe. Now, moving beyond his magical abilities, Doctor Doom's advanced intellect is another key aspect of his arsenal. With a genius-level mind, he has created innovative devices and machines that have revolutionized the Marvel Universe. From advanced robotics to time travel, Doctor Doom's intellect is near unmatched, with the exception of Reed Richards, even if his motivations are often misguided. As a mastermind of science and technology, Doctor Doom has consistently pushed the boundaries of human innovation, often incorporating magical principles into his technology and technological aspects into his magic. This unique blend of science and magic has allowed him to create devices that are both technologically advanced and mystically potent, making him a force to be reckoned with in both the scientific and magical communities. In addition to his scientific prowess, Doctor Doom is also an expert in the field of engineering, able to design and construct complex machines that are both functional and aesthetically pleasing. His attention to detail and perfectionism has led to the creation of some truly remarkable devices. From his iconic armor to his advanced Doom bots, he has even created his own molecular expander, which is a version of the Pym particle, and put it into his armor. These technological marvels are a testament to his incredible intellect and his ability to bring his ideas to life. He's created his own cosmic cubes and invented time travel in order to gain knowledge of the future and enhance his own technology. Doctor Doom's intellect is also matched by his strategic genius, as he is always thinking several steps ahead of his opponents. He has an uncanny ability to analyze complex situations, identify weaknesses, and devise effective battle plans that catches enemies off guard. This level of strategic thinking has allowed him to outmaneuver even the most powerful foes, making him a formidable opponent in any conflict. He is truly a master strategist with prep time skills that rival Batman. He has intel on all of humanity, past, present, and future, so he basically knows everything. But Doom isn't just smart, he is weirdly smart. In the books of Doom, it is revealed that he remembers every single moment of his life, going all the way back to his first spark of consciousness in the womb. It is said that his brain is more powerful than even the most advanced computers. One of Doctor Doom's most iconic features, of course, is his advanced armor, which is both a testament to his ingenuity and a symbol of his power. This suit of armor is a marvel of engineering, featuring advanced sensors, powerful weapons, and enhanced strength that makes him a formidable opponent in hand-to-hand combat. The armor also houses a massive range of advanced systems, including artificial intelligence, life support, and communication devices, making it a self-contained unit that allows Doctor Doom to operate independently. The armor is also incredibly resilient, able to withstand massive amounts of damage before being repaired or upgraded. This level of durability has allowed Doctor Doom to survive even the most intense battles, making him a virtually unkillable foe. Furthermore, the armor's advanced sensors and tracking systems give Doctor Doom unparalleled awareness of his surroundings, which allows him to anticipate and counter his opponent's moves. The armor also makes him essentially immortal by removing his need to sleep, eat, or drink, and it shields him from ailments and allows him to survive in even the harshest environments. Doctor Doom's armor is also infused with magical properties, making it an extension of his own power. This allows him to channel into his magical abilities through the armor, amplifying his strength and agility to superhuman levels. The armor's magical properties also grant Doctor Doom enhanced durability, making it even more resistant to damage and destruction. In addition to his physical abilities, Doctor Doom's armor also houses advanced AI systems that enable him to interface with other machines and systems. This ability to manipulate technology has made Doctor Doom a master of cyber warfare, able to outmaneuver even the most sophisticated opponents. And if this still isn't enough to convince you that Doom is a straight G, we're going to dive even deeper into just what his armor is capable of. With integrated superhuman strength, Doom is capable of overpowering pretty much anybody. The armor is fashioned out of a high-strength titanium alloy, and it's strong enough to resist even the most intense fire-based attacks by the Human Torch. Doom has taken great care to improve the armor to protect him, particularly against threats such as the Fantastic Four. The suit enables him to fly, the gauntlets are electrified, so that if someone tried to touch Doom's hand without authorization, that person would receive a deadly shock. Concussive bolts of force can be fired from the gauntlets, and atomic-powered blasts can be shot from his fingertip. The suit possesses a video communicator, which he can use to stay in contact with his bases from any point on Earth. The suit has force fields, a solar energy absorber, infrared vision, energy fists, fingertip darts, an image projector, an inhibitor ray, an instant hypnotism and pulsar, an ionic blade, knuckle rockets, a mini missile launcher, a nerve impulse scrambler, a neurospace field, a refrigeration unit, a sonic drill, a stun shocker. I mean, the list goes on. The armor has optical scanners in the helmet that allow the eyepieces to be used as high-powered telescopes, and also has parabolic ear amplifiers fitted inside the helmet to allow Doom to detect extremely faint sounds and unusual frequencies. It has thermal units hidden on Doom's gloves to allow him to spray a cloud of special yellow mist to nullify invisibility powers. The last thing I will say about his armor is that his armor actually contains splinters of the true cross. along with other such defenses to protect him from undead enemies such as Dracula. This was of course made possible by Doom's capabilities to time travel and was made useful because of Doom's location in Latveria, being close to Transylvania and Romania, which are all kind of areas that Dracula and vampires kind of reside. All right, we have talked at length about Doctor Doom's armor, but let's also briefly discuss perhaps one of Doom's coolest inventions, his Doom bots. So in essence, the Doom bots were created by Doom to replace him whenever he cannot be present at a situation, or whenever he does not want to risk his own life. And also to trick anyone into thinking it's actually Doctor Doom. They are exact physical and mental replicas of Doom in armored form. Small mechanic limbs and tools in the head of every Doombot allow them to reconstruct the rest of the body. This allows the robot to infiltrate enemy fortresses. They also have jetpacks for flight, infrared scanners, missile launchers, sleeping gas, firearms, etc. Basically, a Doombot possesses most of Doom's armor capabilities, including everything we talked about in the last section. They are all designed with psionic disguising circuitry, which is capable of fooling telepaths into accepting them as the real Doctor Doom. Their advanced AI program also makes them believe themselves to be the real Doom, except when they are in the presence of Doom or another Doombot. Now, there are two different models of the Doombot, the fighting and the diplomat models. Both of them have the same base AI and systems, differing only in their primary classification. The fighting Doombots are enhanced with super strength and reinforced for direct combat, even being able to hold their own temporarily with Ben Grimm in his Thing form. Doom will send a fighting bot whenever he expects combat because they use heavier weaponry, and sometimes even additional weapon systems. The diplomat Doombots have a higher intelligence and normal armor levels. They lack the strength and reinforcement of the fighting Doombots, but instead are used in diplomatic meetings such as the United Nations and when dealing with potential allies such as the X-Men. It should be noted that Doom has at least 10 diplomat and 50 fighter Doombots at any given moment. Doctor Doom's telekinetic abilities are another key aspect of his powers, allowing him to repel laws of physics with his presence. This level of precision and control enables him to perform feats of incredible skill and grant him enhanced reflexes and senses, allowing him to dodge attacks with ease and respond to threats in real time. Now, Doctor Doom's willpower is also unmatched. He can hypnotize people just by looking at them without magic, and he has learned practices to stop telepaths from taking over his mind. Kilgrave, a character known for mind controlling people and making them do whatever he wants, cannot use his powers on Doom. Doom has also learned to transfer his consciousness into somebody else just by looking at them. This process is something called an ovoid mind transfer, in which the ovoid alien species would send their minds from their dying bodies into cloned replacement bodies, making the ovoids practically immortal. This level of power is awe-inspiring, making him a force to be reckoned with on a cosmic scale. His mastery of time and space has also granted him unparalleled insight into the workings of the universe, allowing him to predict and prepare for threats from across the multiverse. Doctor Doom's strategic genius is closely tied to his intellect, as he can use his advanced knowledge of science and magic to outmaneuver his opponents. He can identify weaknesses in their defenses, exploit their vulnerabilities, and adapt his strategies on the fly. This level of adaptability makes him a virtually unbeatable foe, as he can respond to any situation and counter any opponent. Not only this, but even without his armor, Doom is powerful and capable enough to kill a lion with his bare hands. He is a master swordsman and martial artist, able to go toe-to-toe with the Thing. Using his armor, he has even drawn blood from the Hulk in a fist fight. Now, as the ruler of Latveria, Doctor Doom wields significant political power. Using his influence to further his ambitions and protect his people, he has cemented his position as a master diplomat, able to forge alliances, negotiate treaties, and manipulate the complex web of international relations to his advantage. This level of political savvy has allowed him to maintain his independence and protect his nation from external threats. Doom also possesses diplomatic immunity, which is a principle of international law by which the government officials are not subject to the jurisdiction of authorities for both their official and personal activities. Doctor Doom's leadership skills are matched by his vision for the future as he seeks to create a better world for humanity. His unwavering dedication to his people and his nation has inspired loyalty and devotion, making him a beloved leader in the eyes of the Liberian people. This level of charisma and magnetism has allowed him to rally his people behind his causes, making him a powerful force for change in the Marvel Universe. So in conclusion, Doctor Doom's powers and abilities are a testament to his dedication to his craft. With his mastery of magic, advanced intellect, and strategic genius, he has become one of the most formidable villains in the Marvel Universe. Whether he's facing off against superheroes or battling cosmic threats, Doctor Doom is a force to be reckoned with, and his legacy will continue to shape the Marvel Universe for generations to come. And that's it for today's video on Doctor Doom's powers and abilities. I hope you learned something new, and I encourage you to check out the rest of my Doctor Doom Character Brew series if you haven't already, or share your favorite Doctor Doom moments in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I will catch you on the flippity flip.